So this morning what I'd like to do is have everybody introduce themselves, and if you have a little bit of a pitch about something you're doing, something you've worked on, I'm thinking it might be a good thing to even talk about if you've had a big accomplishment this year, to say what it is. Some of you launched businesses, some of you have anybody's closed businesses, but you know, that might be a big accomplishment too, but it's stressing you out. And the other thing would be if you have any kind of, I would call it like a, just close the computer so I can stay over here. Any kind of an ask or something that you're trying to let people know about, like Mr. Herman here is, you could ask people to look at his book, his new book. Or it may be that you have you're looking for a job, or you're whatever it might be. So I'm going to start with Mary Jo, because I know you got some good news and a new business. So
sure, I'm Mary Jo Cartwright, and I run the new business we've launched this year, Eddington Associates. So those who know D. Eddington at the university, he and I are starting a new business, and so we're in the process of hiring, building, growing, and right now actually looking for some sales executives. So that's really what we're up to right now. Eddington Associates is about building a culture of health and employers.
Health and employers, so that's good. And I met Mary Jo at Health Meeting, where she was working for many years and helped with that success. Good. Jane?
I'm Arbor. I'm president of Rayle Management, and we are the largest global human capital firm in health placement, career transition services, coaching, and assessment.
Great.
I'm Ellen Vaughn, and this fall I launched what I'm calling a very artfully named Vaughn.
You guys hear over there okay?
Yes.
Music.
I will talk really loud. And Vaughn LLC is a information technology generalist organization. I am the sole proprietor, and the emphasis is on the generalist because I've had a long career in information technology from soup to nuts. I have a working understanding of the whole environment. I'm also looking for the right fit, so if I don't stay on my own, I may be somewhere else, somewhere soon.
Hi, I'm Gannon, head of HR at United Bank and Trust. And, I guess if people have any tips they want to give me for hiring the best people, we're always open to that. So.
And I've worked with Tom for the last 5 or 6 years, developing the leadership capacities at United.
I'm Jane.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to speak today, but I'm just so excited to be here. And I got to say, I'm so excited to have my daughters here. This is the first time.
That's extra pressure, right?
I can see the sweat on her brow.
Yeah. We'll get the truth later.
Hi everyone, I'm Leslie Mulder. I work at the business school. I'm Associate Director of Career Counseling there. And I specialize in working with students who have non-traditional business interests like sustainability, corporate social responsibility. And my big thing this year is I started a very small private coaching practice focusing on identity work and self-assessment. You know, who am I and what do I want to do?
So if you can all answer that question.
I'm Roger Rayle. I help organizations make their ideas work, and I help with a lot of networking groups like this one. I do a lot of videotaping and sharing of ideas, and a lot of display counseling of how to put together presentations and use some of the new tools that are out there, like Google Earth and motion charts and things like that.
Roger is one of our sponsors, and he's been taping these events, and many of them are up on the website. I think Bob Quinn's are up there, and so you can go there and get several from the last few years of CEO Connect. Go on.
Hi, I'm Don Manfredi. I work for Coherix in Ann Arbor, Michigan, head of automotive over there. And right now we're trying to launch 3 new products at the same time, and had our biggest bookings year ever, but we're still looking for cash because we're constantly.
Let's hear it for the biggest bookings year. This is Dwight Carlson's new enterprise.
Yeah.
It was not that new at this point. But
No, but it still feels new.
Yes.
It's new to me.
Forever a startup. That's good.
It is always cycling.
Yeah. And ours part of a 150-year-old startup, right?
That's right. I'm Mark Donor. I'm in charge of the wealth management group. in Washtenaw at United Bank and Trust. And I'd say the biggest accomplishment this year is we are about to close on a very successful year in terms of new business. So that means people really like what we do, and we're satisfying our clients. In terms of an ask, we are looking for financial advisors. We always are. So if you know of anybody interested in our business, by all means, let me know. You can also let Tom know. He's in charge of our HR. So that's my ask for today.
Cool. Good morning. I'm Dane Benson. I'm in charge of national programming for Balfour Franchise Group. For one of my asks, one of our brands, Docs, does a lot of indoor air quality stuff. We're getting big into data center cleaning, keeping the air clean in where all your servers are taking all your information through, and in hospitals, because a lot of the acquired infection rules have changed. So,
Have you thought of going to China yet, or?
We looked at it last year.
You did?
Yeah.
A lot of work there.
Yeah.
I'm Amelia Bateman. I work for VC Web Design. I started there about 2 months ago. We help businesses grow their online presence.
Mark Parnes, Associate Vice President for Research at the University of Michigan, which is still going strong. Lots and lots of research dollars flowing. We're hosting on Monday a regional conference as part of the Advanced Manufacturing Partnership, which is an effort to have the United States develop a roadmap for regaining some of our position in advanced manufacturing. I'm very excited about that. And the only thing I need is more time off.
Don't we all? Hi, I'm Roger Newton, President and CEO of Asperion Therapeutics. We are working on new medications to treat metabolic syndrome that affects a third of the adult population in the United States, and also trying to do another HDL therapy with a different protein than we did in the first Asperion. What I'm asking for is 3 years worth of burn, and anybody want to get out their checkbook, we can maybe work together and you can have a little equity in the company. We're just trying to raise money.
I had the pleasure of working with the first Asperion and Roger about 2000. So it's a great experience.
Of course, I know Jane a little bit.
Yeah. Marcy?
I'm Marcy Waldinger. I'm the Chief Administrative Officer at the University of Michigan Comprehensive Cancer Center. And our big accomplishment this year was renewing the grant from the National Cancer Institute that designates us as a cancer center. It's about a $45 million grant, and we got a score of outstanding from the NCI. So we're very doing research and taking care of patients. We are also a charity, so if anybody's interested in raising money for the Cancer Center, see me afterwards.
And this is the outpatient cancer.
Well, actually, yeah.
It's the whole, or is it the whole thing, right?
My research jurisdiction is over the entire
Good morning. I'm Eric Schneider. I'm the head of HR at Perceptron, which is one of Dwight Carlson's former startups. 2011 has been a tremendous year for me personally. Welcomed our first son in January. So a lot of blessings throughout the year. So trying to end on a positive note. And we are looking for engineers. So if you know any engineers sort of in the 0 to 5 year range that are looking for jobs, I was telling Roger earlier, we're just on a hiring frenzy. So
your son can get into that, right?
You know, as soon as he starts to walk and talk, get him some Legos.
How long has it been that you've heard hiring and frenzy in the state?
It's tough to find engineers.
What kind of engineers are you looking for?
MEs, EEs, computer science, you name it. Biomedical. If they're an engineer, we'll take them. So, thank you.
My name is Melissa Peet. I'm a researcher at the university. I work with Jane. And I have created some learning methods that help people understand all of the knowledge that they have in their bodies, in lived experience that they don't know that they have, and to bring that forward and to basically make them, well, a lot smarter. And this last year I competed for a really competitive competitive federal education innovation grant and got one, so I'm excited about that. Because so many colleges and universities around the country were asking if they could use these and learn these methods and support dissemination and follow-up. My ask is that I have a lot more requests from people, from institutions that want to use and adopt the methods that I've developed, and I'm out of capacity. And so I am curious about and want to learn more about either establishing a nonprofit or a business, something to, to be able to
If you do the
respond.
both, you can get a business that doesn't have any profit.
Yes.
We've done many of that.
I can help you with that.
Hi, I'm Chris Sink. I'm a partner at Raymond Robson and Arbor. Our success story is that we managed a merger from Wright Griffin Davis, if you know that name, where I was also a partner earlier this year. So it's been wildly successful. We're excited we can bring more opportunities to our alliance and our employees.
Good. I'm Jerry Lowen. I'm the head of school at Emerson School. We were a K-8 independent school, fabulously audited by this firm here. So, I think one of our big accomplishments is we increased our financial aid for students by $300,000 this year.
Kids can apply even if they don't have the full.
That's correct. Yep. That's great.
My name is Jeff Bednar. I'm a PhD student at the University of Michigan, and I've had the privilege of working with Jane Dutton over the last 4 or so years, and she's the advisor on my dissertation, which is about the concept of legacy and how it influences leaders and their decision making. So if any of you would be interested in talking about that or learning more about that, I'd love to get some other people's perspectives.
I'm one of Jane Dutton's daughters. Daughter number 1. I'm the co-founder of the nationwide startup Real-Time Farms, which is a nationwide food guide that helps people know about where their food's coming from. So Zingerman's is one of our first clients. If you go onto the Roadhouse's website right now and you look at any of their menu, you can see that every ingredient is linked back to the farm, so people have a real idea of true food transparency. So we're mapping out the entire country's farm and food artisan database. So it's a giant project, but yeah. So now we went from a little team of 3 to 6 in 1 year and 20 interns. So.
I'm Emily Sandeland. I'm daughter 2, but it doesn't mean I'm second best. I currently work at Found, which is a small, funky little shop in Carytown. Second floor, you should come up there. We sell vintage stuff, we sell new stuff. I'm the young influence. I Facebook and the marketing and all that kind of fun stuff. I've just turned 25, so I'm a searcher. I'm searching interest in sales and health, and so I'm kind of an open book right now.
Sales and health, there it is over there.
My name is My name is Katie Frank. I work at Zingtrain, Zingerman's consulting and training business. I'd be happy to talk with any of you about our approach to service, open book management, leadership.
Zingerman is one of our sponsors. Thank you very much.
I'm Scott Moore. I'm at the Raw School of Business. I've had some interesting work experiences recently that have caused me to become unstuck. So I'm just paying more attention to my opportunities. Big success I've had this year is to get my oldest daughter to college, 700 miles away. So
I'm Dee Davey, Creative Ideas Marketing, and I help businesses improve their revenues, and I've been doing that for about 25 years. My big success for this year is meeting some wonderful, wonderful people and developing some really deep relationships where I can use my skills and experiences to partner to help businesses grow in many more ways. And my ask for this year is that as we approach the Christmas holidays and the New Year's and the frenzy of all the shopping and the cooking and the entertaining, that we just take a moment to really think about the true meaning of Christmas and take a step back and take a deep breath. And Merry Christmas time, everybody.
My name's Rich Austin. I'm a partner at Sandler Training in Ann Arbor, and we're a sales consulting and coaching and training firm. So we work with business owners in Southeast Michigan we're doing well, but they're frustrated that they're not doing fantastically well. So we help them out in a lot of different ways with training, with coaching, with hiring salespeople. And we just celebrated 10 years, and our fiscal was in August. We had our best year for 10 years.
I'm Deborah Orlowski. I'm with the University of Michigan in Human Resource Development. Our department does staff development training, and we also do a lot of special events where we bring in speakers, generally around leadership issues. We just had Susan Christie come yesterday. She is the only person in the world that we know of who has done any research on faculty-staff relationships and how to increase them and make them better. So we've got our success for the year is that we've gotten into a lot of we've gotten to know a lot of really wonderful people. We're partnering with the Chancellor in Flint to bring leadership programs up there. We're doing some stuff with Jeff DeGraff. And so we've just got a lot of really neat, energetic, wonderful things going on in our department that I'm sure that through the year you'll be hearing about as they come up. I guess my ask is that I'm also a board member of an awesome organization here in Ann Arbor called Jazzy Street that was founded by Vincent York, who is a jazz musician. And what we do is to go out to schools in the area, anywhere that wants them to come, and help them understand history through music. And so we're looking for money, we're looking for grants, we're looking for advice about how to become more stable, how to get our name out there more so that we can have more kids learning history and jazz.
I'm Brittany Apple-McCain. I'm with Ann Arbor Spark. I think I cited Jane Dutton in my dissertation too. So. At Spark, I'm the Director for Talent Enhancement, and big accomplishment for Spark this year, I think, is navigating a big transition. We are fully staffed at this point and moving forward and doing some new things. We are calling it Spark 2.0, and so that's a big deal. So. And we have a job portal, so daughter number 2, check out our job portal. We're targeting you, so you can talk to me after too. So.
Okay, great. I'm Bridget Driscoll, and wear various hats. I'm the mayor of Saline. Mostly that's why I come to this. Deb and I are wearing the same jacket because I also represent a fashion designer, and some people here are actually wearing some clothes I sell. That's on the side. And I also am a commercial realtor with Fisher Commercial. And I don't have an ask. I actually was sort of thinking along the same lines as Lee, that wish everybody a wonderful holiday season, and maybe think about people that aren't as fortunate as we are during your travels for the rest of the year.
Hello, I'm Deborah Christine. I'm a partner with B2B CFO. I provide CFO services for companies who don't need a full-time CFO. And my passion is working with companies who are struggling with success, because success brings a whole new raft of problems for clients. And I like to set my clients free so that they can lead their company without having to worry of what's happening inside there. My success is, this is my first full year in business, and yay! I have some amazing and wonderful clients. I love them all. My passion is bringing a win-win-win to every business situation. It's not always obvious, but I believe it's there. Win for the client, win for the staff, win for the employer. And my request is that we all bring that to our business transactions. I think that we would avoid a lot of the problems we're in today if we'd all gone into everything we did with that mentality. Thank you.
These gentlemen are also wearing some of the LA clothes that we need a man version of that.
Bob Chapman, I'm President and CEO of United Bank and Trust. I work for Art and Tom, and we bring solutions to small businesses. Last year, fiscal year for the SBA, we were the #3 SBA lender for 7A in the state of Michigan. So, if you need help in trying to figure out a solution for your financial side of your business, please give us a call.
Hi, my name is Bill Herman. I'm a partner at Plant Rand. And while for the last 40 years I've counted beans on a regular basis, this year I decided to take a little different tack. And I took some time to write a book called Succession Transition. And it's all about how to create a sustainable organization. A lot of it's modeled on the things that we've done in Plant Rand. We've been a 13-time winner of the Fortune 100 Best Places to Work. Hopefully I've captured a few thoughts. It might be something that can help all of you.
Go back over this. Well, we got a big crowd here.
Yeah.
You guys, just kind of stretch around so we can let everybody try to get in here, and people have been flowing in. So, Trina.
My name is Katrina Lewis. I'm a soon-to-be Michigan graduate.
Hey.
And I'm currently an intern at Dentist Consulting, and I guess my ask is I'm also looking for work. So, I'm interested in organizational studies with French.
Brad?
Hello, I'm Brad Lavity. I work at Kapnick Insurance Group in the Commercial Lines Department. Actually celebrating my 1-year anniversary with Kapnick today. So appreciate Rob buying me a cup of coffee for getting to 1 year. My ask is tomorrow from 11 to 3, I'm taking my 9-year-old and 5-year-old up to Sam's Club in Ann Arbor, and we're ringing bell for Salvation Army. So if you guys are out there, stop by and give us a donation. It always makes the kids feel good when they can fill the buckets.
Great.
I'm Dan Pasick, son number 2 of Rob. I work for a startup company called Amplifinity out of Ann Arbor. We have a social marketing platform that helps you identify who your brand advocates are out of your employee, partner, and customer base. Kind of my success for this year is we're growing very fast. We just got a $2.5 million funding, a Series A funding, and we just kind of announced that yesterday, and that was all over San Francisco Chronicle picked it up, and so yeah, we're starting to get a lot of. So we're close to closing a lot of big deals at the end of the year with companies like ADP, SunTrust. So yeah, things are moving really fast. I guess my ask today would be me and Hadley are part of a group called Friends of the Neutral Zone. The Neutral Zone's teen-driven after-school teen center located in Ann Arbor, which probably most of you are aware of. But I'll have Hadley talk about the event that we're running in January called Vintage Hollywood.
So my name is Hadley Lord, and I am a project designer at Motawi Tileworks here in Ann Arbor. So I've had lots of success this year. Our project installation work has continued to grow every year, so it's been really fun to be a part of that company. It's a really great local company. But as Dan mentioned, I'm here today with my Neutral Zone hat on. I'm one of the co-chairs of our Friends group, which is kind of the young professionals group that helps support the Neutral Zone. Last year we were able to raise about $13,000, and this year we're looking to continue to grow that. They've been having a lot of problems with some of the federal funding that's been cut for the Neutral Zone, and so we're kind of part of this rush of next generation philanthropists here in Ann Arbor that are trying to kind of make a difference with these organizations. As Dan mentioned, we have a big event coming up in February 24th. Put it on your calendar. It's a Friday, and it's a Vintage Hollywood affair. You rent out the Michigan Theater, and there's over 300 people from Ann Arbor who get all dressed up. We've got a red carpet, a step and repeat, paparazzi, the whole deal. We've partnered with the Ann Arbor Film Festival in the past and shown a number of shorts. And there's a great silent auction. We've got a photo booth this year and a bunch of really great things. And so we've got a number of, my ask would be we have a number of sponsorship opportunities, as well as we're willing to try to amp up people to kind of come to the event as well. It's a really fun opportunity to kind of get involved with Neutral Zone and get all dressed up. So if you have any questions about sponsorships or the event, please come see Dan or myself. We have a lot of materials with us this morning, so
yes,
let me know.
In the back.
My name is Melissa Crisani.
Come on up.
I work in training and development at United Baker Trust. This is my first time here. I don't really have an ask, but I guess my success is about a week and a half.
She's got to do some training.
Yeah.
So.
I think she's been working more on the development side.
Developing and sustaining life. So. Welcoming my second son into the world, hopefully. So.
Okay.
I want to sit this.
I'm Barb Hughley. I'm the manager of the Work-Life Resource Center at the University of Michigan. We help faculty, staff, and students to balance their life outside of work so that they can be productive at work. My biggest success this year is we've launched our first Work-Life Champion Award for Supervisors, which was an awesome experience. We had over 150 nominations and a committee to review. And if you've ever worked on a review committee for an award, it just is so gratifying to hear all the wonderful things that people say. And it's just a wonderful model of what a great leader can be.
Good morning, my name is Jeff Hall, and I'm the president of Second to None here in Ann Arbor. We've been in town for about 22 years. We had our 22nd anniversary this year. We provide customer experience research to regional and national retail and restaurant chains. One of our successes was we moved our headquarters back downtown after having been out on the periphery for the last decade. We repurposed and revitalized the former Sweet Range restaurant space in down on market days or whenever, feel welcome to stop in. We'd be happy to share what we've done with the space. In my spare time, I serve as the community board chair of Ellie's Place, which is a free grief counseling services center. We've just been in there for about 4 years. So my ask would be to invite you to look at the elliesplace.org website and stop out for one of our free 1-hour tours of our program facility.
Jeff is very humble, but you got one of the big success stories in Ann Arbor for, how long have you been in business?
22 years.
22 years, and this company is nationally, I don't know, internationally, but extremely well known. Guys got to keep a little bit low profile in Ann Arbor, but glad you're here and appreciate everything. You guys employed a lot of people in Ann Arbor and done a lot of good work. Jody? Thanks.
Hi, I'm Jody Cruz, and I head up the Training and Development Department at United Bank and Trust. First of all, my ask is that Melissa holds out on the baby for at least 2 more weeks. So everybody send positive thoughts. My success, I would say, this year, and I'm going to say it a little optimistically, is that we're rolling out a new learning management system for the first time. We've been trying for about 4 years to get this in place, and we're doing it January 2012. So I'm really excited about this. It's a huge lean opportunity for our company, and we're just hoping that the rollout goes really well.
Hello everybody, I'm Ashley Harper Pugh. I'm a recent grad of U of M and a recent hire for United Bank and Trust, so I'm excited about that. I'm probably the most well-seasoned intern you'll ever. I'm with training and development now. I started off with credit, moved on to small business, wealth management, now I'm here. And I guess my ask is that if anybody needs extra hands, I like to bake. And I want to go into human resources, but I also want my own restaurant in the future. Oh. So if you need any help in the kitchen, I'm willing to work for free. I love baking.
Oh, we've tasted some of it, I can testify. Come to my house. Excellent. Is there somebody, Derek? Go guys, come on up. Let's give a hand for Derek and his crew. I met Derek several months ago, and he has got this very fascinating concept for business, which you've all experienced. And I'm going to make a little pitch for what he does, because he will bring this into your office. So right now, if you guys, especially before Christmas, want to do a little something for your employees, and something a little bit different than the usual cookies or whatever, this would be a great thing to do, and have them set up a morning breakfast for you. So we got about 14 more days till, not even that many more days till Christmas. So you want to just say a little bit about your business, guys?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
First, real quick, just want to give Dr. Pasick a hand. My name is Derek. This is Jada and Aaron. We're all founders of what you saw out there, 100% Cereal Salad More. We plan to be the very first cereal restaurant in the state of Michigan. You see other cereal restaurants in other regions of the country, but ironically, with us being the cereal capital of the world, there's not one here in Michigan. So thank God he's given us the opportunity to do it, and I appreciate all of your encouragement and all of the positive words that you shared with us as you were coming through. One of the things that we want to do is just do a creative concept, a unique concept that's different, that gives you the ability to come in, create whatever you want. This is just the tip of the iceberg, because we plan to have a short menu with sandwiches and entrees, fresh fruit and salad bar for those that don't like cereal or don't like eating cereal all the time. And then what's at the core, or what's at the nucleus of our mission, is exactly what you see right here in our chest, and that's 100%.
A lot of people don't realize that there's principles and there's virtues that govern the universe and that guide us as we try to propel ourselves towards greatness. Each and every one of you that's looking at me right now has had infinite potential deposited inside of them. And so what our mission and what our focus and responsibility is not only giving you a nourishment for your body, but we want to give you nourishment for your mind and for your soul. And so we're trying to encourage and inspire each and every one of us to give 100% to being the best that we possibly can be. Because when we do that, not only do you go to a level you never thought or never conceived possible, but then you propel your friends and the community and everyone around you. And then society is just raised to a higher level of consciousness and a higher degree of success. And so my ask is that if you know anyone who's very passionate about helping entrepreneurs fulfill their dreams, passionate about a great idea, please direct them to us. Like Doctor said, if you have any friends, family, or anyone who's looking for a catering opportunity, we'd love to do that. And then the last ask is on your way out, we have some cookies that we prepared for you too, that we'd like for you to grab. Most of the time when you go to a Chinese restaurant, you get a fortune cookie. Well, my partner here came up with the fascinating idea of giving you wisdom cookies. So make sure before you head out, we got a batch that has no nuts if you have peanut allergies, and then we have a batch that has some nuts in it. So grab a cookie, get some wisdom, put it inside your heart, and accomplish your dreams.